I do think it'll last. I don't think they should have won, though.
Do you know what? I wrote a story about this, and I had 5 different islanders in my DMs saying, yeah.
I think Whitney's a very, honest person, and I think she'd just seen straight through her.
Oh my God, guys, Harry Styles has gone to Iceland.
Well, I just assumed it were real, yeah.
The difference with Normal and All Stars is everybody knows the game. Welcome to Showbiz Fix, sponsored by Sun Bingo. This is your destination for the inside scoop on all our celebrity exclusives and the biggest entertainment stories you're loving this week. The Love Island All-Stars have come home, and we've got our best man here to spill all the tea the cast were hoping to keep under wraps. But it's also a huge week for Showbiz, as we've barely recovered from the BAFTAs and the Brits are just around the corner. We've got it all covered with The Sun's Jack Hardwick, as well as Love Island's legendary messy Mitch Taylor. So I was basically thinking this week for the podcast that it would be great to get a Love Island finalist. But then I thought that they would just tell us all the stuff that we've seen on screen. So I was like, let's call up Mitch, because he'll tell us all the stuff that they wouldn't tell us.
Oh, you've set me up already. I'm just gonna have to tell you everything now, aren't I? Jesus Christ. Okay.
But I love how you and Tyreek, especially, when Love Island's on telly, are busier than ever. What's it like?
It's great. It's like, I say to my girlfriend, I'm like, I become famous twice a year during All Stars and then during that season. But it's good. Obviously, last season I watched Casey, who's a close friend of mine, and then Scott as well. And it's good I'm just watching my friend, but I'm also Snapchatting it, vlogging it. Ty's killing it. He's so good in front of camera, and he's a big streamer now, so I'm very proud of him as a friend. It's just fun to watch. What do you do in January? You do nothing. And it's like, in the summer's a different story because you go away a lot and it's good vibes and stuff. But in January, no one's got any money because they spend it all on Christmas presents. And then the weather's crap, so you just sit at home all day, all night especially, and then you just watch Love Island. It's just fun.
I think that people especially like it because, what we do, Jack, is inside gossip on stuff.
Yeah.
But they don't have to wait, viewers, because if they watch your version and Ty's version, they're getting the inside gossip straight away from the people who actually know the cast.
Yeah, literally.
So basically, we're going to offer you a job.
I was going to say, it sounds like, that's a job over there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
100%.
Jack. This is your final day.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll accept it.
Love Island next year. This year, maybe.
Yeah, next year.
I know a guy.
Jack would be so good on Love Island.
I'd be, I think it'd be horrendous. I just don't think it'd go, I'd get angry or I'd just be like...
Messy Jack.
I'd be messy Jack, yeah, but I'm not sure in a good way.
Is Messy Mitch a good way? I think it's quite balanced. I think it's balanced. A lot of people hate, but I'm like Marmite Mitch.
You're good for the drama. That's always your thing.
It's my job.
So let's talk about the series. Much that I would love to talk about Jack being on Love Island because of his
watch his space.
Many opinions. A couple that weren't really in the drama ended up winning, Sammy and Kieran.
Yeah.
What are they like in real life?
Kieran's a legend. I love Kieran to bits. He's like, I know he's Welsh, but he's up north, so he's a northerner to a degree.
I know you mean that he's not northern, right? Got it.
He's Welsh, northern, whatever you want to call it. But we're I've been on a couple nights out with him in Sheffield. He's good mates with my mate Sam Taylor. Good mates with Scott. He's great. I've met Sammy twice at events, and you can't really paint a picture or just understand someone just from when you've had a couple of drinks on a night out with someone. So I can't say anything bad or good about Sammy.
What's the vibe among the other islanders about them that maybe know them? What are people saying? Are they rating it?
With what, the show itself?
With Sammy and Kieran. Do you think it's going to last?
I do think it'll last. I don't think they should have won, though.
Oh.
And that's nothing against Kieran. I think Kieran's a great guy. Obviously, Kieran's with Sammy. Them two are very much happy. It made no sense for them winning, though. Obviously, this is just my opinion.
This is producer Mitch talking.
But I've watched the show for 5 weeks. I know them two was a very compatible couple and they really do like each other or love each other or whatever. But to win the show, you've got to be in front of this camera, the screen time, the drama, X, Y, and Z and all that stuff. And they just wasn't. I feel like they stayed out of it. So a lot of people say I'm not on Facebook. I should be apparently, but
You're too young for Facebook.
Yeah, for now. But I think I wanted Scott and Leanne to win, and if they wasn't going to win, it should have been Millie and Zach. Should have been. And that's nothing against Kieran or Sammy personally. I'm coming across as a viewer. I don't think they should have won.
Did you vote?
Yes, I vote for Scott and Leanne because Scott's a very close friend of mine.
Fair.
I voted for Scott and Leanne as well.
They should have won.
They had a proper storyline, which is what me, being a TV person, likes to see.
Yeah.
But I also, and I've said this before, I think you can, to a certain extent, fake these relationships on TV. But the thing that you can't fake is like chemistry. And they looked like they proper fancied each other.
Scott and Leanne?
Yeah.
Oh, he won't say it. I think he's in love. Seriously.
Oh.
I were on FaceTime to him and Leanne yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is anymore. He's so soft and just amazing to see, by the way, because I'm just like, this is great, double dates now. Me and my girlfriend, you and Leanne. But I think he's in love. Like, I don't, obviously, his words, he'll say it if he's ready and stuff like that. I don't think he's ever been in love personally, but I think now he is. And this is what annoys me because I'm like, he is obsessed with her. Like, seriously, like, I was trying to like talk to him and stuff, and he was more concerned about getting Leanne food. I was like, 2 minutes, please. Have you ordered that thing to get some food? And I'm like, he's never been like that with a girl.
No.
Ever.
I am shocked. I mean, I don't know Scott. I just know the Scott that Scott presents, and this is shocking.
This is amazing. Scott's got emotions.
Oh my God.
Scott is...
Will it not just wear off a bit? Is it not just because, you know, in the real world, things sort of change?
You mean like their love bubble will
Yeah,
will
like the honeymoon
burst?
period. Do you know what I mean? Like
I don't think Scott isn't programmed like that. Scott's like a very brutal, honest man, and I feel like he's not on count. He doesn't have to show up for me. It was just them two chilling, and I know him like the back of my hand. I've known him for 3 years. I've done so. Don't need to go into that or whatnot, but I have never seen emotions like this with Scott, and I'm just happy. So happy for him. It's great.
Start buying a hat then, Flick. You'll be.
Well, I know.
Oh yeah, that terrible Welsh hat. That hat, gee, we don't need to go into that, but wow.
Okay, let's talk about Scott's bestie, Whitney. Whitney and Yemen. What's going on with Whitney and India?
See, I don't know too much. I love Whitney to bits. Me and Whitney sometimes don't see eye to eye, but I love her to bits. She's a powerful woman. A powerful woman. She's a good character, great personality, obviously, and stuff. But I don't know whether it's something to do with... I feel like I'm trying to do some digging, and I haven't done enough digging for this show, but I feel like... Is Whitney annoyed at India because of what India did to Dami?
Yeah.
Like the breakup and stuff. I feel like Whitney was good friends with Dami, and Dami's a great guy.
So what happened with this situ is India is the presenter of After Sun, so she was interviewing Whitney afterwards, and it was so tense.
Yeah.
Whitney was just like, no. It was so awkward.
No, it was
like
horrible to
our
watch. Our
nightmare interview.
Now, do you ever feel like sometimes you got involved in the drama when maybe you didn't need to?
What drama? So I can double down.
Just between the girls. Like between you,
What
Belle,
drama?
Sammy, between, you know, like you and Scott, and the situation between Scott and Leanne, and maybe you like commenting on like Scott and Leanne's situation.
But was that drama or was that advice?
And everyone was like,
We've all had them. They're awful.
where is the beef? And then they immediately unfollowed each other on Instagram, which is the ultimate.
Like, it's the ultimate, like, 21st century.
But I agree. What we're hearing is that this is basically because of the way that India cheated on Dami, who were a Love Island couple. So
Well, to be fair, in that case,
the mess is...
I think Whitney's a very like honest person, and I think she'd just seen straight through her. Like I've met India. India's nice. She's lovely actually, and it's annoying for her because obviously she's in this industry, and then she did or not do anything. But I feel like I think it's true. Did some unfaithful business and cheated on Dami. Dami's a gorgeous, inside and out human, and obviously I think Whitney was obviously close. I'm saying I think, but I'm sure they were close. So obviously she's just going to go and like back a boy type of thing. That's my boy and you've done the dirty type of thing. So I think that's what it would have been.
There was a video of India kissing
I was on that rooftop.
Marlon
Yeah.
in
See,
Duck and Waffle.
Yeah, see, I've seen that.
Yeah. So there we go. Right, quickly on Millie and Zach.
Yes.
You're ranking them.
Yes.
Why do you
God.
think they should have won?
I I don't know. I just love him. Like, Millie is so on it with Zach. Zach's just a really nice American dude. And them two, it's the chemistry. Like, we watch it on the show, and I feel like the chemistry was just perfect with them. So as soon as Scott and Leanne came third, I was like, okay, fair enough. It's Millie and Zach.
Yeah.
So them coming second, it was a surprise.
Yeah. I think the other surprise was Lucinda and Sean, because odds-wise, they were looking like they should be winning.
Yeah, I feel like
What happened?
I feel like they would maybe like they spiked, like everyone were loving him, and then it slowly declined. Where, I don't know, if they were trying to get to the final, they did. But the more you watch it, the more I start to believe it.
Do you? That they
Kind
love
of.
each other?
I feel like Sean is real, but the stories I hear with Lucinda, it makes it so hard to believe anything. Like, I do think she is a bit daft in person. That's just her personality. It's not a bad thing. But I'm a bit daft in person. So when I've met her on events and that, she's a bit daft. I don't know whether it will be elevated on the show a tiny bit.
I feel like she's a different person on everyone she goes on, though, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually.
Yeah.
Like we were saying this the other week, like I feel like she just transforms herself. So it was the real one.
Do you know what it is for me? It's like, I was so Team Belle, and I'm not anti-Team Belle now, but when Belle was roasting Lucinda for like them 3 or 4 days, everyone were like, yes, slay queen type of thing. Do you know what I mean? And then it got to a point when I spoke to my Snapchat audience, and I was like, I'm hoping tonight she just leaves it. Because there's nothing better when you absolutely own someone and then just stand back and watch it all.
Yeah.
But she didn't. She continues to carry on, and it's a shame because she had the world at her feet, and everyone was like, yes, Hurricane Belle or whatever she calls herself and stuff, and everyone was like, yeah, we love her for that. And then she just dragged it on and dragged it on, and it's like, was Lucinda really that annoying? Obviously, but
Yeah.
I feel like she could have just cut it then and just been like, yeah, legend, and I feel like she just got carried away a tiny bit.
The reason why people have real question marks over Lucinda is all of these rumours about her secret boyfriend. So this is the
clothing brand owner guy.
Yeah, so this is the owner of Pepper Mayo. He's called Huawei. And the rumours are that they have this secret relationship. He pays for these lovely holidays. He funds quite a few things.
What did he buy recently, though, what I've heard for Lucinda?
There are rumours that he bought her house.
A new
Now,
House?
Yeah.
this
That's
is
what we've heard.
there's no proof of this. It's all just this mad rumour mill. And her team say this is all being completely blown out of proportion. They're just friends
It was
because
just flat.
they're just friends and all of that. But do you know what? I wrote a story about this, and I had 5 different islanders in my DMs saying, yeah.
Yeah, no, your story blew up. Congratulations, you. No, you were though, honestly. And it's true though, because everyone I speak to like the girl islanders, everyone said it's real. So, I don't know, she's kind of doing a good job of just going like, no, it's not real, and just deny till you die type of thing, innit? So good on her, but I don't know. I feel like Sean's a good guy, by the way. Obviously, I've said what I've said about him on the show, but that's
What did you say about him on the show?
I just really didn't like him because he would just. Do you know what really upset me?
Go on.
You're gonna love this. What really upset me was when he threw the bullying card out there.
Yeah.
That is career potentially ending, and I've had some career potential ending moments in my time.
So this is when he called Scott a bully.
Yeah, and then use a bully card, and then obviously I spoke a lot about this season compared to other seasons. Is whoever's like controlling the Islanders' accounts need to get a grip, because what they're doing is they're making big paragraphs, and the families are playing the victims, and it's like, you aren't them. So oh, thank you so much. This person had a really bad time tonight on this episode, but we're really here for all the loving and support.
I'm not seeing it recently, but I can't stand that rubbish. Like it's like, what are you doing? Just
I don't
let us watch the
understand it.
show?
What's this victim party we're doing? Like, I'm like watching this, and obviously Scott's sister had ran the account, and I spoke to her about this. I went, don't ever do it. Do never play the victim card. Own it. And it's like, a lot of them did it, did a lot for Lucinda's, did it for Sean. To be fair to Sean, he was upset with the bullying thing. I get. Shouldn't have called him a bully. Should have been more professional because he's also a talent. So I wasn't happy with him. I lost my head. And then one thing that I nearly blew up in my head was when Sean's sweet company had put Sour Scott 20. So they rid on the bully card. That infuriated me anyway, because it's bad enough, because I've been through it myself.
Put this up as a discount code.
Discount code, sorry, for the sweets.
Yeah.
They did Sour Scott 20.
Part of me's got to quite admire that game.
I do. It's messy. I appreciate it. But, because it's personal to me, because Scott's my friend, I was losing. I was becoming unprofessional on my Snapchat because I was saying stuff like, it's the devil's work. It is. It's like you are using what your family, relative, member, whatever, the bully card, you're using that against Scott, which is bad enough to have that pinned on you. And then you're using a discount code to gain capital. It's the devil's work. So I've mentioned stuff like that because I'm still really
I can
upset
tell
about
you're
now.
still angry about it. Yeah.
But why? It's like, well done, you've won. You've chucked a card out there that can end one of my closest friends' career. But not only that, you're trying to earn money off someone else's downfall. And it's, let's change the subject because I'm losing my head.
I can tell.
You know what it is? They did it. But
Question, what was it? What was the percent discount? Was it 10%?
It was
20%
20%.
So
Fair.
really trying to get that money in.
Do you know what I think the thing with this is the difference with normal and all stars is everybody knows the game. Families have been through it before. And yes, Islanders usually have a different story. Quite often it's a different version. But I don't think that anyone can act surprised at a fallout on the outside because everybody's run that game before.
Yeah, to be fair though, when I spoke to Scott, do you know Scott and Sean had a similar journey to what me and Scott had? So me and Scott didn't get on up until the last 2 weeks. And that's what Sean and Scott have got now. Like, I spoke to Scott and I was like, are you friends? I was like, yeah, he's a good guy. Obviously, they've like trauma bonded to a degree and they've just like got on with it. And I've never had a bad word to say about Sean. On the show, I've not been happy about things. I've been more upset with his social media managers who are running his account than him himself. Because I do think he's in love and I do want the best for Sean. He is a sweet man.
Yeah.
Pun intended. Whether you two got that or not.
I did.
I didn't. I'm a bit slow.
Yeah.
Right. I just want to quickly talk about how it felt like the outside world was like the 25th
he's a
Islander.
Sweet man. I get it. Sorry, carry on.
Jack,
This guy real.
I got it.
You're perfect for Love Island.
I was sat here like, what?
What's it about?
Sorry.
Proceed.
Jack. we're gonna put that in Jack's outtakes. Welcome. Just want to quickly talk about how the outside world was like more part of Love Island than ever. Like the fire pit, everyone was coming in and being like, Lauren said this on a podcast, your slippers are at her house. And then there's, Kira calling out Jack at the final for saying stuff about her on a podcast.
Yeah.
Is that helpful as an Islander when you hear about the outside world? We obviously love it as viewers.
Do you know what it is? When you hear about stuff from the outside world, because you've not heard about it for so long, it is mind-blowing. Like, do you know if someone said like, oh, do you know if I'm like looking in my comment section and someone in the industry said they don't like me, fair enough, whatever, get out, good for you. If I was in the series, one of the two, whatever you want to call it, and someone said it would ride on my brain for about 3 or 4 days. I'm like, what? Because you don't know anything else but that back garden. So like when they comes in there, I guarantee Harrison would have been like, no way.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for Harrison.
But did he, with all of this stuff that's gone on with Lauren Wood, so this is the guy who basically, they'd had like this ongoing, let's call it a situationship type scenario going on after their breakup.
They never end well.
They don't.
They never end well.
No.
Like,
and she has, rightly so, gone and had her side of the story with Harrison not telling her he was going on All Stars. Then he went on All Stars. She came on Showbiz Fix and talked about it. She went on another podcast as well. And Harrison got told this in the back garden. And Harrison was like, oh, we only spoke a couple of times.
Did that happen before the final? I can't remember. I don't.
It was at the fire pit.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say it wouldn't have made a difference to their position in the final anyway. They was always gonna go. Was it 5th or 4th?
Sixth.
4th.
Does it
Game
really?
Game 6.
Does
Yeah.
it really matter where they come in the final? Like, if you make it the final, I feel like it doesn't. Like, it's not like, a bit like winning X Factor back in the day. You don't need to win it. Like, I feel like you just need
No,
to
you
make
don't.
it.
If
You just
make
get
it
50K.
Make it to the end. Yeah, obviously that'd be nice. But
Yeah.
like, make it to the end, and then like there was
To be
some
fair,
grand deal
I've never
coming.
got to a final. I kind of like when it got to season 10, I was there for like 7.5 weeks throughout, and it like got to the final, and the couple I was with at the time, I just didn't really want to be with them. So I kind of just, what's the right word? Just imploded on myself. I was like, they're fake, get me out of here. Because I just didn't want to be in the final. And final is very much
Self-sabotage.
like, self-sabotage, that's the correct word. Final is like, it takes you from there to there. I don't think I've suffered too much from not getting to the final myself, but I think it does make a massive difference if you get to the final. Because that's the first and last episode are the most watched. And maybe like the Pie Day or something.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
the final.
The Return
everyone
from
watches.
Catherine Moore. They
I'm
show
here
that
for
in
it.
pubs. Right, what else have you got going on? Are you and Curtis going to fight? So Curtis, Pritchard,
Yeah.
and Mitch have been beefing, and Curtis wants to go and have a boxing match with Mitch.
He does.
He's an odd man, isn't he?
An odd.
Odd man.
He
yeah.
is an odd man.
Like,
he's a very odd man.
Mitch, you
Yeah.
can do it.
If the money is correct, I'll do it. I'm not gonna jump. I'm not gonna train for 6 months, all of half of this year for a couple of grand.
What about your good looks? If someone smashes your face,
I need a nose job anyway. My nose is rather big. But no, I'm not going to say I hate Curtis. I think he's a bit of a donut, personally. I obviously do my Snapchat reviews, and obviously he's seen stuff coming out from when I've been posting and stuff, so he's not been happy. He's offered me out a fight. I would love to fight him, but I'm not going to fight a man that I don't really hate. I don't like him.
And violence isn't the answer anyway.
No, we're lovers, not fighters. But if you want me to train for 6 months and learn boxing and really train to beat someone up and hurt someone, you're going to have to pay me a lot of money.
How
for
much
it.
are we talking?
I want 100 grand.
6 figs.
6 figures.
Right, Misfits Boxing, if you're watching this is Mitch's come and get me plea.
I'd just go in the jungle if I were you, mate.
I want to go on Big Brother.
You'd be really good on Big Brother.
It's doing my head in though, because I keep saying I want to go on Big Brother, and I know Big Brother's production that keeps seeing this, but all they're going to do is get someone from Emmerdale 9 years ago instead of me. Do you know what I mean?
People love
never know.
Emmerdale, though.
I know, but people love Love Island. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not begging to go on the show. It's
Sounds like you are.
who's this?
Do you know what? This is what I do a day to day.
You know what it is though? It's a show that I just generally want to do.
Yeah.
Like I want to be involved in it. I want to experience it. It's not about getting more clout and or becoming more famous, because I don't think me going on Big Brother and coming off will make an ounce of difference in my life. I just want to be able to experience what I've watched growing up.
Yeah, you'd be great at it as well, because they need reality type people in there to keep the drama going, because you guys know how to make that work.
And if I go on this year, then clearly there's a method to my madness. If you want to go on Big Brother, you just have to go on the Showbiz and
Well, they're
tell
not.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So we
Showbiz
can start manifesting it. And
Well, do you know what? There
That's the
isn't
way.
Celebrity Big Brother this year, so
There isn't?
We've got enough time to get you on next year.
Next year.
yeah,
Fine.
So do the boxing match, then do Celebrity.
Okay. I'll go in like that with nose broken.
yeah, but you'll have 100k, so you're doing all right.
100k, yeah. I'm not budging.
I love it. Right, one show that you're never going to be on is the Brit Awards.
Oh, yeah.
Jack, however, knows all about this.
You are an expert.
This weekend, it's the
apparently.
Brit Awards. So it's the first time that it's going to be held in Manchester, which is a big deal.
Yeah, it's wild, but I think it's actually going to be a really good thing. Like I feel like London gets spoiled and people just don't really care. Like they're like, oh, this is on this weekend, this is on that weekend. Whereas like Manchester City's gone really big on it. Like the North is better than the South. Let's be honest.
Correct.
It'll be
Correct.
more. It'll be more fun. Like there's some amazing people on it, so I really hope it works. It's there for 3 years, so it better.
Nice.
Is
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
They
It's
put it there?
3-year deal. Yeah.
At the co-op.
The Co-op Arena in Manchester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there. Went there for boxing. It's sick.
So I've never been there yet.
Oh, my God, it's amazing.
you
It's a bit far out. It's not.
No, it's next to Manchester City's football ground.
Oh yeah.
It's
Of course. Big fan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. But it's all kicking off, and it feels like in a very old school Manchester way. Dave, Sam Fender and Olivia Dean are up for Album of the Year. Who do you
Yep.
think's going to win?
I feel like it's going to be Olivia Dean, who, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really get or like understand where she'd come from until the past few months. Like everyone was going on about it. I didn't understand, but like I have heard the album. I do like it. It's not on my most played, but I feel like she's going to dominate. Lola Young's up for 5 awards as well. I feel like she'll do well. Like,
it feels like a girl-heavy year because Jade and Lily Allen are also up Artist of the Year.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting the train up on Saturday with Warner Music because they're putting on this really fancy train, and Lily Allen's on our train actually.
Lily Allen gets the train.
Well, yeah, but it's a
Get a jet, is she?
It's a swanky one. You know, like on the Traitors when they've got like a posh train.
Oh, is it one of them?
It's a posh train.
Polar
Yeah.
Express.
Is it going to be robots on the train? Did you say
Yeah.
earlier?
So like, there's Warner have clearly got a hell of a lot of money.
Yep.
They've flown over these 2 AI robots.
No way.
Which look very like they're like. Have you seen iRobot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like that, but like they're wearing like suits. They've
Don't
dressed.
they take over the world though?
Yeah, but
and the Brits train.
and the British train. Yeah, apparently they're going to like make cocktails and like welcome guests on the train. So I'm really quite here for it. But
It's not LNER,
As
is
if you're
it?
going to that and I'm not.
I know, but you know,
It's because he's a future Love Islander.
He is,
Future Love Islander,
hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Jack, I want to ask you about Rosalia because
Yeah.
apparently this is quite the coup that she's going to be performing.
Yeah, so like again, a bit of a curveball. Like some of her songs, well, it's not really. Are you familiar with her music?
I am not familiar with her work.
So she's not performing in the UK yet. It's gonna be a big thing, and I feel like the Brits are trying to sort of. They've always struggled in the past for getting international talent. Like I know, obviously, it celebrates Brits, which it does what it says on the tin. But like I feel like getting people from outside the UK gives it more of a global feel. So that should be really good.
Great. And I want to ask you, you know, at the Brits where it's like the big arena and there's all the circular tables.
Yep.
When you're sat at the tables, which you get to,
Yeah.
are you allowed to mingle between? And does that mean that you could go and speak to all of the big A-listers there?
Yeah. So like, I don't know. 80 tables, let's say. It varies every year. I think it turns on the staging. But all the record labels have a big table. We've got the Sun have got one this year as well. And you can wander between tables and talk to anyone. Obviously, you know, if it's someone like Taylor Swift, they're going to have a big crowd around them, or like security, or whatever. But like, I mean, often people are just mingling. Like, and I feel like it is quite nice.
Who's the best person that you've managed to speak to just by like shimmying up?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I mean, last year Charlie XCX, because it was all very brat, and I feel like that was of the moment.
Yeah.
Shania
Twain?
Yeah.
Shania Twain?
Shania Twain, yeah.
Is that the one that goes, that don't impress me?
Yeah,
I
but
see.
it impressed you much, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did,
Yeah.
actually.
She was good. Duo was actually sat on the table next to me, Duo and Stormzy.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
I love that you're on first name terms.
I'm going to say who?
No, he's not.
There's only one Duo, right?
Dua Lipa, yeah.
Yeah.
But no one calls it. You must be. Have you got?
Jack has to write about her like every day.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah.
I can just recite it, yeah.
God, well, I'm really excited to catch up on all of this on Sunday when you've had no sleep.
I know. I feel like I was at the BAFTAs last week. I feel like I'm flagging a bit, but like, do you know what? Once I'm with those robots on that train, it'll be fine.
Sick.
They'll
I'm so
make you a nice
jealous.
espresso
So
martini.
jealous.
Back to my world, which is not as interesting as any of this you guys would think, but I think it's incredibly juicy. I did a story this week that I just want to tell you both about.
Okay.
So BBC Breakfast has this massive toxicity row ongoing. There's lots of drama between the co-hosts, but this week something happened which cracked me up. So Sally Nugent, who's one of the Red Sofa presenters, has had a new hairdo. And she's had some highlights put in, and she had this lovely bouncy blow dry. And one of her co-hosts, Naga Manchetti, has been slagging her off backstage. She basically said we're meant to be serious journalists and not trying to be on This Morning. And to me, this is just like, you're meant to be the BBC. This is meant to be like professional.
Yeah.
And you're backstage being like, oh, I don't like her hair. It just...
Is it that deep though about hair? Is
Her hair
a
looks-
deep conversation to go into?
Sally's hair looks absolutely lovely.
Is
and
it fabulous?
it's I wish that my hair was as good as Sally Nugent. So,
Same.
you know, we should all be celebrating
Your hair's
it.
amazing. Like,
It is.
mine's receding, so like...
Guys.
You
Yes.
said it.
The thing is, though, we know a bit about sources on the show have explained a bit about Naga, and she's quite particular. So one of my favourite quick stories about Naga, just to share with you both, is she had a go at an intern for making her porridge too hot. and having the wrong sort of blueberries and spreading her Marmite incorrectly?
I think that's understandable to a degree. I feel like you can only get Marmite right. And if you get it wrong the first time, it's done. New toast.
There you go.
I feel like spread your own Marmite.
Naga's got a fan.
When we talk about Marmite, you either like it or you don't. And I've done it before. I put, it's just the end of your...
Yeah, you just need the scrape. Well,
it's
there
hard.
we go.
It's hard to go into, but there's a technique to the Marmite spreading.
Well, we can talk a lot more about this, but probably not here. Right, let's do bin and binge. Jack, what have you been binning this week?
So like these fake AI photos of celebrities out and about in the world on social media. Like I don't know who's got so much time on their hands that there was one that got me this week, and it was Harry Styles coming out of Iceland. No, Aldi. Either or really. And like, why are people doing them? Like, what have you got better to do? Like,
It fooled you, and you genuinely were like, "Oh my god, guys, Harry Styles has gone to Iceland."
well, I just assumed it were real. Yeah, like I'm not being funny. Like beyond like a little bit of face tune, that's where sort of my
It's
skills
scary
end.
though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Have you
and it
ever
looks-
been AI'd?
Yes. Have you seen, there were a TikTok about, you know, like when there's like celebrities in like an old abandoned house with cobwebs and stuff, and then you're just laid there with cobwebs. They were one of them of me.
Like dead?
I wouldn't say dead. I just looked like, probably dead, yeah, actually. I was dead.
Zombie?
I was yeah, I think so. I was one of them, which were nice to see.
Oh my
It's
God.
always weird to see yourself back as AI, and I've had like a couple.
Yeah.
I look good as well.
Well, that's the point,
Yeah,
isn't
then.
it?
So do
AI
you know what?
version.
If your face got smashed up in the boxing match, you could get AI and you'll be fine, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, what are you binging?
Like The Apprentice. Now, I know it's not the start of the season. I know it's like halfway through, but I think it is the perfect hangover show. So, like, you've not really got to watch it properly. They're all absolute imbeciles, and that's what I want. Like, I don't think, like, none of them are proper business people, but...
I
that's
mean,
what wa-
they'd argue different, but
I mean,
they're not coming across.
they're not coming across, but that's what I want. I want it to be absolute carnage. Like,
Yeah.
I want it just to be like, they're just children, but it's perfect telling. So Apprentice, I know it's like, what year is it on now? Like 13, 14?
Something like
Oh my
that.
God, no,
I've
like
only,
20.
watched two.
20?
Yeah,
20.
there you go.
Almost as old as you. It's like,
Thank you so much. I
What a compliment.
but yeah, The Apprentice.
All right, Mitch, welcome to Bin or Binge. You've not done this before.
Never done this before.
What are you binging?
Beast games.
So
I
this
think
is
it's
like
done.
one of these YouTubey turned telly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's on Amazon Prime. I'm not getting paid for this. I just love the show, and it's amazing. Like, I'm going to my girlfriend's house tonight to watch the final because it's on like once a week
And they do like challenges, don't they? Like
to win
mad.
$5 million.
Whoa.
Last season, someone won $10 million with a flip of a coin.
What kind of challenges do they have to do?
So this year we're like strength and smarts, the two people. So it'd be like it's just like, it's hard to explain.
I
so-
saw one where it was like they were on a hot air balloon and they had to, I might have been completely AI'd here, but they had to like walk across a plank between two
You mean
platforms
AI?
and
That's
stuff.
AI.
That is
Yeah.
AI. There were loads like there were one where they had like, you know, it's so hard to remember, but it's just little games, just little random. You're gonna have to watch it.
Okay, fine.
You have to watch
Right.
it on Amazon Prime. Watch all of that. It is such a good watch, and it's one of them where you watch the episode, you go, oh my God, I've got to wait a week for the next one, and the final I'm sure was on Wednesday. Just gone.
Which is like, love. Okay, what are you binning?
Do you know what? A lot of Islanders do wear it. Like, do you know, they're not like crop tops. I've got a couple of pairs. It's like semi-fitted to the trouser line tops. And I was going to wear it today, and I looked stupid. But a lot of dudes are doing that.
Is that to flash the abs?
Maybe like the V area to a degree. It is the V. It's not the ab. It's below. It's below the belly button area.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. It's like if you pulled it off in America where it's always hot, I get that vibe. But you're not going to walk down Soho when it's raining with a crop top on, are you?
Fair, so
Jack has.
So you probably would, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
To be fair, if underneath the belly button is lovely and toned, I
Yeah.
would have that out all the time.
I don't get men in crop tops either. It just doesn't like, each their own. Like, I'm already a fashion icon, but like, I don't get it. Like, some things just no.
Maybe it's because I'm getting older. Like I used to wear my mum's skinny jeans when I was like 19. I used to be like, oh, I'm going downtown on Friday night. My jeans didn't wash, walking, and I'd grab my mum's skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Because remember, skinny jeans were a thing.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Skin tight jeggings. I never
Yeah.
wore jeggings, but I wore like black skinny jeans, or I go to Primark and get some when I was younger. And then if they weren't washed, my mum would be like, "Where are my jeans?" And I'd be sending her a photo.
Do you know what? This summer, when I see you in a crop top, Mitch, I'm going to
And skinny
comment and
jeans.
be like, I thought you bin this. So there we go.
She won't see me in anything like that.
My bin this week is quite a serious one. So I'm binning the BBC because of the debacle at the BAFTAs over John Davidson, Tourette sufferer, and everything that went on. So everything that had been agreed beforehand in terms of things that would make him comfortable and make it fit for broadcast. The BBC were well aware, but still completely dropped the ball. He was sat next to a microphone and he's come out since and said, what has gone on here? It's made a moment that was meant to be celebrating him and the community. It's made a mockery of it, and I just think the BBC just continually needs to do better.
Obviously, I Swear won like the big ones of the night, and Robert Aramayo won obviously for Rising Star and for Best Leading Actor.
Yeah, which is the film that John Davidson was there supporting.
Yeah, and he missed all of that because he had to leave the room, and I just think it was.
That's tough.
I'm binging. Our friends over in the US on the Sun Showbiz desk are launching a vodcast all to do with the secret lives of Mormon wives. Right. So this is, people like watching it here, but in America it's huge. Okay. So they've got a new vodcast, which is basically all the inside goss. So exactly like what we do here, but for specifically the Mormon wives. It's called Mormon Wives Confidential, and it launches today.
Today?
Yeah.
Today. Will you be watching?
I will be.
So will I.
That's your Showbiz Fix for this week, brought to you by Sun Bingo. Remember to subscribe to us here on the Sun Showbiz YouTube channel for all the inside TV and celebrity gossip. See you next week.